You know, I've always considered myself, Emily, a part of the house of Gryffindor, and you come from Slytherin. I think we all know that.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now, but you're such a nerd. I say that with love.
You are a muggle, help me, Lord.
Here to help me translate, and probably many of you at home, from Paul's trip to the movies, it's Paul McGuire Grimes.
Hello. Hi.
Come on, man. Harry Potter.
Yes.
Coming back to the big screen.
Yeah, so our friends at Marcus Theaters are bringing all of the Harry Potter movies plus Fantastic Beasts back to the theaters. It's actually the 20th anniversary of the publication of the first book, as well as the release of the new Fantastic Beasts movie coming out in November. So this starts tomorrow, September 8th, and runs through November 4th, Saturdays and Sundays at participating Marcus Theaters. Tickets are $5.
Are they doing this in succession? So is it Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone the first weekend, then 2 comes out the second weekend?
So each weekend you can go back to the theater. It'd be a great family adventure. You know, our niece just started reading the books, so I've loved kind of going back and rediscovering the Harry Potter characters and the stories with her as she's reading it. And it's a whole new generation of kids that are not familiar with this anymore.
I have not read one book and have not seen one of the Harry Potter movies.
Excuse me!
Is it called? Okay. All right.
It's
Well, this could be a good time for you to see, because then you don't have to watch it on Freeform on a Saturday.
Guys, I can't watch that and Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Emily!
We were talking about trash TV earlier. No, but here's the deal. I think that people that say they don't, because you know what kind of movies I like, and I always think
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
Yeah. But my point is that it is like a big audience that seems to like it if they don't think they're going to like it.
Yes, I mean, kids, adults, it's great family time.
Wonderful.
There's different things that any age can get out of these stories and these movies.
And the score is fantastic.
John Williams did the first 3. I mean, you can't go wrong with the John Williams score. It's phenomenal. Take your kids to go see them. If they haven't seen them on the big screen, I highly recommend it.
All right, now a couple of options to watch at home that are streaming. Tell everybody about Castle Rock.
Okay, this is your newest binge-worthy TV show. This is on Hulu, and it's called Castle Rock. And the premise, it's about an attorney that goes back to his hometown of Castle Rock when a young man is found in a cage at the bottom of Shawshank Prison. That is just the catalyst of what starts this show.
I did not know that that Shawshank was a Stephen King.
Yeah, so the Shawshank Redemption is based on the Stephen King novella, and he places a lot of his stories in Castle Rock, so this is like an expansion on his universe. So even if you've never read a book, never seen any of his movies, you will actually love this show because these characters are so great. There's actors that you'll recognize like Bill Skarsgård, Andre Hall, and then Sissy Spacek is phenomenal in this as well.
What streaming platform is this on?
Hulu.
Hulu.
So the first season is on Hulu. It's wrapping up the first season, but like once you start this, you will not be able to stop.
Paulie, where can I see Won't You Be My Neighbor? You know I am a diehard Mr. Rogers fan.
Oh my, Steve, you will love this movie. It's on Blu-ray, DVD, and video on-demand services. I think it's also on Amazon Prime. It's called Won't You Be My Neighbor, and this is a documentary all about the life and career of Fred Rogers and how he started Won't You Be My Neighbor. This movie is the documentary that we need right now to see. Parents and kids will just love this, and you learn how groundbreaking he was to start this show in the 60s, to talk about such topical things like racism and loving yourself and make it accessible for a child audience to grasp. Steve, I bawled my eyes out, and you know
Paul
I never cry.
A crier in
I don't
movies.
cry, and this I was weeping by the end because it reminds you about what it means to love someone else and who loves us and how we should show respect to everyone, no matter what their belief system is, what color they are. And he did that. He was such a motto of that.
Wow. I've been waiting to see this. I've heard about it was all the rage at film festivals, and then it got a limited release, but if you weren't near the right theater, it was a little tricky to see it. So the fact that it's finally made it on demand,
it's one of the best movies of the year. I guarantee you will love this. If you don't have a soul. I'm just saying, like, you will love this movie. I know you will.
So if I had to pick a Harry Potter movie or this, what am I going with this weekend?
Oh, my Lanta. So watch Won't You Be My Neighbor because of how important and topical it is. That's a 1-movie commitment.
Okay.
Then start Harry Potter.
There you go. Do them in that order. Paul, good stuff as always.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. You should visit Paul's website. It's paulstriptothemovies.com. He's got movie reviews for you there. It can make your Friday night movie selection quite easy. You can also listen to Paul on the Colleen and Bradley Show on My Talk 107.1 every Friday. And he's got a podcast. It's called Paul's Trip to the Movies. Check that out.
He does not sleep.
I'm telling you, he's a busy dude.
He doesn't. He's busy. He's a busy guy. Okay, so the